Is there something holding you back from becoming the best you can be?
Yes.
Is there a goal you like to achieve, but fear has got a grip on you? Perhaps you have a great job, paying a good wage, and yet you feel there's something else you should be doing. What's holding you back? Motivational speaker Anthony Robbins feels that you are your own worst enemy. It's you that holds yourself back from moving forward. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. I take you back when I graduated from college. I was one of the fortunate guys to get hired on by one of the largest cable TV companies in the Toronto area. After 3 months of intensive training, they decided I was ready to go out on my own. In fact, I remember that day as if it happened just yesterday. I even remember the first very important job they gave me, and that was to disconnect somebody's cable TV service. I tried to hold back my excitement as I drove out to that first call, but I discovered I'd be faced with many, many challenges. To begin with, the service disconnect box was mounted way up high on a 3/8-inch diameter steel cable suspended across 2 very tall hydro poles, facing a very busy street. And I was to place my ladder on the sidewalk, fully extended and resting on that strand. To make matters worse, it was one of the coldest winter days. So I dressed for the occasion. I wore my wool headband that covered my ears and forehead, on top of which sat my hard hat. And for safety, I strapped on a line belt. One of the challenges I was always faced with in my life was my height, or rather, the lack of it. When it was time for me to lift that ladder up off the van, I had to stand on my tippy toes and use the tips of my fingers. Up and over it went. Put it down, and all the ice started coming off the ladder rungs because it was a cold winter day. I put that ladder on my shoulder, balanced the act, and I got to say, back then, ladders were not fiberglass, they were made out of wood. So it was heavy, and add the loading of ice on it, things got even worse. At this point, you'd think I got some Olympic training, because if you would have watched me, I'm running across that sidewalk, and I landed that ladder up, stand it up vertically. And as ice was falling on my hard hat, I was dodging all the ice. Then it was time to start yanking on that rope. Extending that ladder. I look up to see how I'm doing. My hard hat shifted forward and the wool got pushed over my eyes. Blinded I was. But I carried on. Till it would go no more, and I pushed it forward. Luckily, the ladder was tall enough to reach that strand. Now I had to climb up. So I started. Quickly at first, till I got about halfway. Then I felt the steel strand stretch towards the traffic, and back again. Stretch, and back again. So I hung on. When it stopped swaying, only then could I proceed, slowly, one step at a time, till I got to the very top. And then I looked down, and beneath me, the cars, the trucks, the buses are coming by. I hung on for dear life. A little voice in my head asked, "Joe, how are you going to get any work done this way?" I had no answer for that voice. The service disconnect box was over here. Eventually, I built up enough nerve. I let go with one hand, unfastened my line belt, threw it up over the ladder and strand with my other hand, brought it around, and hooked myself in. And this is where faith and courage come in. I leaned back till the belt snugged up. I closed my eyes, and I let go. Do you think I look like a preacher? Believe you me, I was thanking the Lord. But now with 2 free hands, I was able to reach into my tool pouch, disconnect that cable, put it back in, unstrap myself, and quickly come down the ladder. I stood on firm ground. I looked up at that job I just completed, and I felt mighty proud. Because I completed that while overcoming all of the obstacles along the way. What stands in your way? Does the wool get pushed over your eyes? Do people try to run you over and steer you off track? Do things get a little shaky at times? That's all part of the game. That's part of the process. What keeps it exciting? But it's that last, final step that defines who you are or who you become. When you learn to let go of fear, that's when you find out how far you can sail. When you let it go, you will watch yourself grow. You let it go, you will grow, and off you go, moving forward. God bless you.